Hey, hi, hello, it is Jake. Ben is gone again, yet on vacation for another time. In a desperate attempt to, adhere to the title of the video, I'm just gonna go ahead and say I tried to spawn in 50 care packages in training mode, and it did not go as planned. Before I say anything else, please go watch this video by the exclusive Ace, that's his YouTube channel. It's titled Lifeline Package Breakdown plus how to get attachments in training mode. Basically all he did was collect a ton of data on spawning a ton of Lifeline packages within training mode, and he derived a lot of he basically analyzed what it means and what consistencies it has and inconsistencies it's had. I can't speak. And what we can learn from it. It's really educational and it's good, and it actually helped me because now I always know how to get a purple shield and where it's going to spawn when the thing opens, so I can yoink it from my friends like a little trash panda that I am sometimes. Alright, so how to do the glitch. Number 1, go into training mode, obviously. Number 2, complete everything. Talk to Pathfinder and get your ult. Number 3, make sure you are close to those 3 black targets that you can shoot and drop your ult somewhere near that where you can run to it quickly. Number 4, run to it quickly and go behind the leftmost one. Now once you get behind it, number 5, shoot it and it'll come down and collapse and kill you. And that is how you do the glitch. Basically all it does is it cancels the state of which you're currently in, and it resets what you have to do to finish the game. So you have to go and talk to Pathfinder again, and it re-enables you to get another care package, theoretically infinite amount of times, but we'll see about that in just a minute here. Also, just a tip from experience, don't go to the set of 3 targets on the leftmost part of the map. There's too much ground underneath them, and for some reason that really makes it inconsistent when it kills you. Just use any of the other ones. Alright, well, I spent quite an amount of time doing this. It really does get tedious, and I swear if I hear Pathfinder say that line one more frickin' time.
Great job. Helping out your squad is the best, but sometimes they die.
I pretty much had to put on some music just to keep my sanity for a little while. Fortunately for me, everything was going well. I was almost to 25, almost halfway done, and then this frickin' happened. And yes, the music was comically appropriate. Alright, well, I have 2 ideas about what happened here. Number 1, my Wi-Fi isn't the best, but when it is bad, it usually only happens like maybe twice a day, maybe 3 times a day, and like for a couple seconds to maybe a minute or 2. And it is a possibility, but to be honest, I'm not completely sure that's what it was, and here's why. Alright, well, there's 2 things that we can derive from this. Number 1, my internet is just bad, which sometimes it is, and I dropped, and that sucks, but it's a high chance that's what happened. Number 2, it could imply that Respawn's servers were starting to chug a little bit, and it couldn't handle it. I don't really think that's what it is, but in the case that that's what it is, it could be that Respawn hosts servers for actual games and training maps on different servers, which Swallow would make a lot of sense because you don't need as much juice to host a single person in a training map as you do for a whole game with 60 players. Oh, my cookies, no! So if that is true, it makes a little bit of sense. And no, Ray, you cannot have my cookies. No! My dog's trying to eat me cookies. So who knows? Maybe that's what happened. If it did, I understand, but I don't know. I spawned about 25 before it gave out on me. So it's possible that the servers just don't like that many care packages sitting in there. I'm curious as to what other people have done, and the guy whose video I recommended has done. I don't know if he spawned that many at a time per session. It would make sense if he didn't, to avoid something like this. So that's really all I have to offer for this video. I wish I had more. I can say that I did the test again. I didn't make it that far. I did about 10 to 15. And based on what I found, comparing to what he found, obviously my numbers were significantly smaller, but scaled correctly, pretty much matched. Basically everything he said in this video was spot on. And I'd say the most helpful, it varies a little bit about the spawn rates, vary a little bit more than what he said. But that's, I mean, obviously that's just because he didn't test it as much as he could. Like, I wouldn't want to test it more than he did, so I'm just adding to the data, basically. So we know it's a little bit more random. He said 20% for a lot of them, probably. It's probably more like 25 for a lot of them. But that said, I'm trying to not ramble for too long here. What I think the biggest takeaway from like his videos that was very consistent with mine was that if you spawn a care package and you open it in the same direction that you spawned it, the door to the right will always have a shield or a knockdown shield, Morty, and the one on the left, I believe it's the one on the left, I don't even remember at this point, has like a shield cell or a syringe, and the one in the middle has like your attachments and whatnot. That is extremely consistent, and that's how you can be a little dirty trash panda and steal them shields from your friends if you know which way they spawn in the care package. So that's about it. I wish I had more to offer here. I was planning on this video being like really cool and like hoping for it to blow up because, oh dude, he spawned 50 care packages, bruh. But now I can't make the title that because I freaking didn't, and it didn't work, and I don't have the effort to do it again because it took forever. So I don't know. If you even made it this far in the video, that's cool, and thanks. If you didn't, I completely understand, and I hope it did something. So thanks for watching. We're going to do more videos like this, more kind of experimental, fun videos, and we'll still have our gameplay videos with Ben as soon as he gets back. But that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed, and it's time to go. Couscous, mama, kissy kissy.